you tell us, forget about the design concept. You have to tell us what was the pleasure of sketching your pure raw ideas, talking to each other to come up with this. What really inspired you? Was it the site? Was it your own intuition? Was it your friends or your colleagues' discussion or argument? I think these all really help to formulate your design ideas when it comes, and it becomes a beautiful product. I feel that you guys are very successful, and I'm really inspired. I let everyone else to say a few words.
Uh, if I want to say also thank you. I think it was a good presentation. I think several options were proposed. Let's go back to that other slide. No, the one before that. Yeah. I would still like to see, like you say, RH residential, but that has a building. So where is that building? Is it far from this building? Is it higher than this building? Is it lower than this building? How big is this building? I'm sure the lot is a residential lot. زمینش زمین residential است. اما در داخلش یک تعمیر هستن. If you can, now someone is drawing a building there or a lot there, so that hides your view. So that it also affects your windows location, orientation and everything. So I still like to see some details on the neighbors massing of the buildings. That would be good. The other thing, I also like to see floor plans. You are working with shapes and forms, fantastic. But what is it? Is this an entrance? What is the entrance? The entrance is here. Okay. Now, what is this? Is this a waiting room? Is this an office? There is an alley, passageway between. How do you go from this to this? So I like to see some floor plans. What is on the first floor? Is it a two-story building? Probably, yeah. It looks like a two-story building. There's some roof top balconies or terrace. There's a terrace here. I like to see some floor plans, so it can tell me, what is this building. Other than that, I think you're playing with forms and developing your ideas about the facade of the building, which is also good. Thank you.
I must say it has come a long way from what was initially they subjected us to. From uh, that, very complex, very scary in a sense, because I have no idea what it was, to come to what we call honest, happy, kind space. Nothing threatening. The one thing that I love to go back to what we were talking about, this form here, which is called, I call it a qal'a, which I remember back home in the corner of lots, people used to have this almost like a tower. So you go up there, and there was a tiny little window for praying or for playing falash or whatever. People used to do that. They had a great time. So anyway, I'm very happy with what's happening here. Thanks.
Yeah, it's okay. Can I make some?
Sure, go ahead.
This is, I think, wonderful. I enjoyed all these slides, and there is so much ideas there that you can develop any one of these to be successful. It's amazing. was hoping, the other section could come with such kind of vigor and ideas. But anyway, I think considering your forms, you are still, I think, isolating the site. There is no idea or concept why it is an L shape and how does it sit on the site, where is the entrance, where is that contextual relationship, or what you are making out of the site, these open spaces are just not doing anything with your building, or your building is not doing anything with the site configuration, with the open spaces. We are all talking, maybe John is talking about these cultural things. Yesterday, if you were there, I was presenting some of the cultural ideas and patterns and traditional Afghan architecture and courtyards, outdoor spaces are so important and they're always connected. And they are as space, as architecture, they are also architecture. And so this is a kind of building and site, open spaces working together to make the architecture. So I encourage you to really involve the site. You see, first of all, you are showing balconies there. You are showing roof terraces there, which are wonderful ideas. These are very traditional, but how they relate to the yards, to the site. I'm sorry, I was stopped or something. But anyway, it's great idea. I think, look, I'm giving you an example of traditional elements in architecture. You guys, you all know the Chilsutun Garden, right? Where this Chilsutun came from. The architect, I think it was a French architect, he came to Afghanistan, a long time ago, before us, and he did a research and found that Sutun, this column, is something traditional. I want to make around this idea the architecture. So he called it Chilsutun, and if you see this palace, I urge you to go and see it. And he created this Sutun idea. And this courtyard, this huge courtyard, this colonnaded with Sutuns and things like that. So it's like very inspirational. And immediately it catches, I think, attention. And it speaks, your project, your idea speaks without you are talking. So that's what I want, so these giving it meanings, to your form, traditional meanings are very powerful. And they can be very modern, in modern language. So that's one thing. The second thing is comment. I think you should simplify your architecture. In some of your sketches, there are so many forms, windows, and architectural elements of complexity that makes it very difficult to understand what you are doing. and it's difficult to read them. So try to choose one or two forms and work around it and simplify it. Mehdijan, I think, give some wonderful lectures around this concept developments. One of the, I think, points I believe was, looking at the walls as a planes, planes could be solid, could be transparent. So they intersect each other. They make spaces, generate spaces, and so forth. So only the wall can be a wonderful element, and it can explain. I think it can. Example. I think you have seen in the lectures. I will bring the example of the Miss Van der Rohe, where it was in Spain that he designed this pavilion. And he's using only walls that intersects, that sometimes they are transparent, and sometimes they are directional, horizontally, they are vertically, and so forth. So this simplicity of design is so much powerful that speaks for itself. But anyway, I want to give time to my colleagues. Thank you very much. It looks wonderful. It's a
Bashir Khan,